Coming up on Sports 10, playoffs.
Playoffs?
That's right, Jeff. We have playoff hoops and hockey as our teams try to keep the dream alive. Who will survive? This is March at Maddest.
Brzezinski taking himself short-handed. Are you kidding? The point gets it inside and gets a shot in the goal. Jill Conrad, who gets another one, and a shot and a goal. Fantastic finish from Fogarty.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Sports 10, another special playoff edition.
Maddest?
Maddest. It's madness. This guy's the madness guy I know. He's Jeff Dinsmore. And I'm Kenton Kipp.
All right. Wow,
I'm not as madness as you.
Yeah, but there's only one team left.
Yeah, they dwindled this last week. We had a lot of teams,
Yeah.
and then within the last week, the amount of teams shrunk. That's the way the playoffs work, though.
Oh, man.
And some of the seasons are over,
Yeah?
and well, there's one more sport left to go.
Yep.
All right. It was interesting, boys hockey, as we had a team make it there. Centennial made
Yeah.
only their second trip to state for boys hockey. The only other appearance was in 2004
And they
when
won.
they shut out Holy Angels,
Yep.
Wayzata, and Moorhead en route to their only title in school history, all of Centennial.
Yep.
That's their only state title. They had 9 straight periods of shutout hockey in the state tournament. They're trying to keep that going.
Yep.
For the number 5 seeded Cougars, who take one of their old foes, the number 4 seed Wayzata Trojans, out for vengeance. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. However, look under its belly.
Okay.
Yeah. In the first period, some good defense. Patrick Munson of the Cougars, Centennial netminder, keeping all shots out of the net. Aaron Dingman on the other end for Wayzata, doing the same. Very defensive first period. Cougars get on the board early in the second when Dingman backs up into the back of his own net and gets caught like a dolphin in a tuna net. He helplessly flails while Andrew Bertrand's shot bounces off him, and Adam Anderson comes in to finish it off, giving the Cougars a 1-0 lead. Bit of a fluke play there, but the Cougars take advantage and get the 1-0 lead. He got caught up there. He just couldn't get up.
What?
Cougars 1-0. Later in the second, Jeff, Cougars on the power play. Anderson gets a shot that gets through the pads of Dingman and trickles towards the goal line.
He scores.
The officials give no signal while Centennial celebrates a goal. We have slow motion replay. Shows the puck barely crossing the line with the puck on its axis. Tough to see if it actually goes through. By the time it does, the frame where it crosses the line, his glove is over the puck, so you can't see it. The officials immediately go to replay, and after several minutes analyzing it, they determine that they don't have enough evidence to overturn it. The lack of a goal call, and the ruling is no goal. Big break for Wayzata, who still find themselves trailing by a goal. Late in the third, however, Matthew Freitag finds Jalen Wall, and the Trojans surprise the Cougars by tying the game up with just a minute 15 remaining in regulation, Jeff. I told you not to let them bring that Trojan horse in here.
I'm sorry.
Try to warn you. We go to OT. Cougars, Connor Lovick, the shot on Dingman hits the inside of his leg pad. He thought it bounced through, but he did make the save, still tied at 1. They made the announcer lose his voice, but he kept going. Then Chase Haller puts one on net, and Chase Heising puts it in the net. 2-1 Wayzata, the game winner in overtime. The come from behind victory. Wayzata moves on thanks to KSTC for the footage. Cougars end up in the consolation round after that heartbreaking loss. They go to Mariucci Arena. And the Eastview Lightning then take on the Centennial Cougars. Eastview losing to Hill Murray the previous round. In the second period, nice save by Patrick Munson, kick save there.
Ooh.
It was Mitchell Serrato getting the first goal for Eastview, and then Ryan McNamara from Keith Muhlbauer made it 2-0 Eastview in the second period. Then into the third period, Cougars on the power play. Colin Hughes, nice play here, bringing it in, and he scores it. That made it 2-1. Cougars on another power play in the third period. Ryan Meany from Kenny Sina, and that tied it up at 2 goals apiece. Less than 4 minutes into the third period. But again, with a minute and a half left, Jeff,
No.
It happens again. Mitchell Serrato gets his second goal of the game. It's the game winner. And the ECU Lightning knocks Centennial out of the tournament. The Lightning win this one by a final score of 3-2. So Centennial could not repeat the magic they had in 2004. They lose out. A tough way to go. They played an excellent quarterfinal game versus Wayzata. I was hoping they would pull it out because they played extremely good hockey for almost the entire game. But Hill Marie, the 3-1 victory over Wayzata. Other half of the bracket, it was Edina over Duluth East. And then in the championship game, Edina, the 4-2 victory over number 1 seed Hill Marie Pioneers. So the Hornets, Class 2A champions.
For the Hockey A, for Class A, it's, that was a big game. Hermantown, they ready to go again. They had the game against St. Thomas. It was there. But St. Thomas wins it 5-4.
Once again.
Oh, man, I'll tell you what.
Is Hermanton glad that St. Thomas is moving
yeah.
to
I mean, look at this. 12
They
to
seemed
nothing.
unhappy that St. Thomas was in Class A still.
12 to nothing, 11 to nothing. Come on.
Did you get the same impression that I did? That
yeah.
Hermantown's coach wanted St. Thomas out of Class A?
Yeah, I think maybe they did, yeah. And
Well, they
Spring
got
Lake
that
Park,
much.
actually, they don't have St. Thomas anymore either. So
They don't.
no, neither does Totino Great. Yeah, it's a real big weird for the section. Spring Lake Park against Montemedi, Chisago, North Branch. Yeah, it's kind of cool. So
Well, chances are you're going to have
Finally.
a tough section in the state of Minnesota for boys
yeah,
hockey. It's
no
a lot of
doubt.
good boys hockey
Yeah.
here. So congratulations to all of our teams, and especially the Cougars on another good
Yeah.
showing and just a heartbreaking loss, but a good season.
Yeah.
We've enjoyed the hockey games that we've covered this year, both boys
heck
and
yeah.
girls. So thanks to you guys. Hopefully we'll have some of you hockey players on our show next week
yeah.
for the season finale of Sports Den with athlete guests and our top 25 plays of the year.
Oh,
That's
I
something to
love
look
that.
forward to.
You bet. It's time to.
Yeah, it's time for some hoops. And you know what, Jeff? We've seen this before with Centennial girls basketball. Every year, good team every year.
Yeah.
But the playoff time comes, and what should have been played last Tuesday
Yep.
it was postponed because of snow. It should have been, actually wet roads.
Yeah.
They were slightly moist.
Yeah.
So we are a week behind the story here, but nevertheless, the Cougars girls basketball has had their struggles with the Osseo Orioles, losing to them in multiple section finals, including last year. This time, they meet up in the semifinal.
East.
Number 3 seed Osseo Orioles, they have their groove,
Oh,
and they had beat the
wow.
Cougars in both of the regular season matchups this year, trying to beat the team 3 times, Jeff.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Paige Wojtaszek had the hot hand early, knocking down the three-pointer, and she kept firing as she always does. Later on in the first half, Wojtaszek again, nice move stepping back, knocks down the 4 three-pointers for the Cougars in the first half. Orioles, Phyllis Webb, the offensive rebound and the putback. She was doing the dirty work in this one. It was the Janae Morton and Phyllis Webb show part 3 for the Orioles, but Destiny Morris inside spin and gets the drop. Cougars take a 10-point lead, and it's 31-26 Cougars at the break. Second half, Morris's steal brings it up the other end, and she scores it. Cougars go up by double digits, 41-30. Things are looking good, Jeff.
Yeah.
They can finally do this thing. Long rebound off Osseo, miss, up ahead to J.C. Girding. She scores it. Cougars up 45-33, and things are looking real good. Orioles battle back the way they always do. Webb, another offensive rebound, and the putback. They are within 6. They're coming. And Wojtaszek, the three-pointer, big shot. Ooh. Snap the scoring drought there. 48-39, but the Cougars go cold. After that, Orioles down 3 inside of Webb, gets away with a travel, gets the bucket and the foul. Orioles end up tying and then taking the lead. They came back. Cougars go inside to Jill Conrad, down 3. She powers it up through the contact, 51-50 Orioles. Snaps a 12-0 run for Osseo, where the Cougars didn't score for almost 9 minutes. Tied at 51. Not 1, but 2 offensive rebounds for Osseo here. Webb fouled with just 6 seconds left. Tied no longer as Webb hits the second of her free throws. 52-51 Osseo with the lead. Still 6 seconds left. Cougars call timeout, and they get to inbound. But watch this jump. Phyllis Webb leaping in the air as Wojtaszek tries to pass it. No one fouls her. 5 seconds go off the clock before they foul her. And she hits the free throws, down 3 now. 1.6 seconds remain. Looking for Wojtaszek. Ball batted away, and that is it. Osseo again, the comeback victory. They close out the game with a 15-3 run, 54-51 the final score. Osseo then defeats Roseville in the championship game, 57-53, so the Orioles return to state again.
That's, unreal, because, you had it. It's like the Northwest Suburban, it's ours.
Yep, but you can't go 9 minutes without scoring. And Osseo, you got to hand it to them. Clutch play down the stretch, and they do what it takes to get the job done, and they will be going to state. And so they're taking on it in the quarterfinal in state. We also have some games in the books, actually.
Oh.
Normally, they just do the first two classes on the Wednesday, but we'll take a look at the state brackets in a moment. Blaine losing in the quarterfinal round, and Anoka, the 64-60 victory over Forest Lake. Not the strongest section in the world, but the Rangers will be representing Section 7-4A in the state tournaments. Congratulations to the Rangers. Excuse me, I'm sorry, Anoka. Anoka defeating
the Tornadoes.
number one. The Tornadoes going to state.
Yeah, going to state. Imagine that.
It's the Wagons, they're going again. And then in 3-3A, Jeff.
Oh, that is unreal. De La Salle is the stuff right there. Totino Grace got blown up by Park Center 64-28. Springland Park had finally get a section playoff and 70-63. And then it was De La Salle beating Park Center 80-63.
There's a lot of blowouts in that one. In Class 4A here, we see Anoka already competed in the quarterfinal round. They lost to Bloomington Kennedy. Then we have Eastview and Rochester Mayo. That game, Eastview is advancing in that one. Osseo, they defeated St. Paul Central 63-56, so they move on. And Hopkins is their next opponent. They defeated St. Michael Albertville. So semifinal round will be tomorrow night at the Target Center.
All right. In the AAA bracket, you see Hill Murray getting beat by Richfield 54-35. It'll be Richfield against Red Wing, who beat New Prague. And look at that, De La Salle. That 73-49 against Chisago Lakes. De La Salle will play, and it was 2 overtimes already. Monticello against Fergus Falls, 2 overtimes. And
Yes.
They still may be playing.
Yep, I don't know. I haven't got an update in the last 10 minutes. They were tied at 69, but I'm sure there's a winner by now. Monticello won that game.
Oh, they did?
Got the update.
Okay.
1 point. Congratulations to the Magic. They indeed do have
Right.
the Magic, so they'll advance to play De La Salle. Good luck with that.
Yeah.
In Class 2A, Providence Academy taking on Pine Island tomorrow. Bram taking on Bold, who defeated Italic, I believe, in the section final. Minneapolis Washburn taking on Sauk Center, and New Richmond Hag taking on Pelican Rapids, my favorite bird-related rapid.
Class
They can fit several fish in their beaks. It's amazing.
Uppsala
Their gullet, rather.
play Bethlehem Academy. Mountain Iron Buell playing Mediota. Marinette Crest, and they're
That's
oh
the-
yeah,
that's the school
yeah.
right
It's
there.
just Ada Borp.
Excuse you.
Oh, excuse me. Mankato Loyola and Winnie Mac. Where's Steve Argaria? He's not there.
Steve Argyle Smith.
No, he's
Stephen
not there.
Argyle sweater.
No.
Target Center, if you want to watch state girls basketball,
Yep.
that's where it is for the
You
next
got it.
3 days. All right. Speaking of state tournaments, we've got a couple teams in the adapted floor hockey state
Hey,
tournament.
all right.
Advancing in the CI and the PI tournaments.
Ooh.
In the PI, physical impairment, we've got Anoka Hennepin. They're the 2 seed taking on St. Paul Highland Park. We also have Dakota United taking on Wayzata Minnetonka. Brainerd Pillager taking on South Suburban, and Robbinsdale Hopkins Minnetonka taking on Rochester. Bloomington Jefferson High School is the place to be for the PI and the CI tournaments. We've got 2 teams in the CI, the cognitive impairment bracket. North Suburban making their first trip to state. Centennial Spring Lake Park representing the North
Hey.
Suburban Cougars. They'll be taking on Winona as they have the number 1 seed. North Suburban only 1 loss this year as they are 11-1. They play the 6:30 p.m. game. I'm sorry, the 5 p.m. game on Friday, March 15th. Dakota United taking on Anoka Hennepin. So the Mustangs are there once again trying to repeat as champions, taking on Dakota United. Mounds View, Irondale, Roseville taking on Burnsville. Farm, Meanton, Lakeville, and then New Prague, TCU, LeSueur taking on Maple Grove. That is a lot of hyphens. So Bloomington Jefferson, Friday and Saturday, state tournament, Adaptive Floor Hockey.
North Suburban, all right. Way to go,
Yeah.
guy.
We've got all of our teams there.
Yep.
All right. Time to take a look at the voting, where we stand with 1 week to go. Athletes of the winter season. Starting with the fellas.
Ooh.
It's a two-way race right now. They are wrestling this one. As Danny has surpassed Andrew Gustafson, who had a commanding lead earlier this week. 408 votes so far as of about an hour or two ago. Danny lead. Tyler Klein, Joey Lau, Dallas Gerards, Justice Davis, Hans Gorowski, Patrick Munson, Austin Long, Ryan Gorowski, Robert Ben, and Gary Cook. Get the vote out.
Where's
man.
TC?
Get the vote out. Catch up to these guys. TC Robinson, you should write him in.
I
Get a
should.
write-in vote.
Doggone it.
The ladies, Paige Wojtaszek and Kirsten Falk, we have another two-way race. So they're in the lead. Katie Swanstrom, Brianna Semenko, Sam Swastrom, Jill Conrad, Christina Wakeman, Nicole Stott, Julie Hoffman, and Lauren Kolak. Get the vote out.
Get it out.
Use your social media like the kids like to do. It's okay to campaign for this thing. It's happened before.
Yep.
And we encourage it, frankly. NorthMetroTV.com. Go to the Sports 10 page, or right on the homepage of NorthMetroTV.com. You'll see the link to click, and then vote for your favorite once per hour per IP address. Vote early, vote often.
I'm going to put Kenton.
You don't need to be registered to vote.
Oh.
You're going to write me in?
Yeah, I'm right. Yeah.
I wouldn't do that.
Why?
I'm not better than any of those athletes.
I'm sorry.
I don't deserve to be mentioned in the same
I might.
breath
I
as
could.
those.
I could.
Okay. Trivia question.
Yes.
Speaking of some of our finest athletes we've got,
Yeah.
our trivia question is about Paige Wojtaszek. She's going to be a guest next week.
Oh, yeah.
Our trivia question is, what is Paige Wojtaszek's favorite ice cream?
Yeah.
If you think you know,
I know it.
like Jeff, if you think you know,
No, I don't.
763-231-2809, or email us at sportsden@northmetrotv.com. We've got Fellas Hoops
Yeah.
and more coming up on the other end of this break. You're watching SportsDen on North Metro TV. Do not go away.
So it's not your name's not on there. I
Nope.
In the nation, our agents are always there, helping make sure that when your life changes, your nationwide insurance coverage changes too. We put members first because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation where protection is personal.
Nationwide is on your side.
In Anoka County, contact Twin Cities Insurance Group, your nationwide insurance agent.
If you need seamless gutters, whether the job is large or small, you can say,
I know a guy.
for your full service landscaping, you can say,
I know a guy.
if you need commercial or residential lawn care, you can say,
I know a guy.
I'm Charlie Walker, and if you need professional seamless gutters, landscaping, and lawn care, you can say,
I know a guy.
With gold at an all-time high, take that rope and say bye-bye. Earrings, bracelets, rings, and chains. We buy gold at your exchange. Don't send your gold to someone strange. We buy gold at your exchange. Spring Lake Park, Fridley Blaine. We buy gold at your exchange.
Sports Den.
It's right.
People love it.
I
They
love
want more of it. They got to have it. We will fill that need and that desire and provide it for you. Fellas Hoops.
Yeah.
A lot of section playoffs this past week.
Playoffs?
Playoffs.
Did you say playoffs?
I said playoffs.
Yeah, a lot of it. The Panthers, you know, the semi, you know, at Columbia Heights, they said, you know, they're gonna go against, say, De La Salle.
It's a pretty fun section. You got the
Yeah.
top team in the state, and you got Columbia Heights, Spring Lake Park,
Yeah.
and St. Anthony.
Yeah, and who are they?
They're a surprise.
Yeah, they were the
partner
17th.
with Spring Lake Park on some sports.
Yep.
I bet they know each other.
You know, they maybe could have been both. Hey, that would have been.
They could team up. And maybe if they team up, that'll help. Maybe if St. Anthony provides a couple of their best players.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But the Panthers quarterfinals went up against Patrick Henry. Look at there, look at this. Get it going, get it going. Robert Ben to T.C. Robinson. Watch this. 3. Boom, right there. That's good. James Boone making it easy for Henry. Look at this. Oh, sweet. This kid is, oh, look at that. This kid's he's in tune right there. T.C. Robinson, unreal. He's shooting out the lights here. Watch this one. Almost top of the key. Boom. 3-point. There we go. Here comes. Oh, what that? Now that's a nice basket right there. That is sweet. 34-27. All right. Is that? Don't get mad.
Team up.
Hey,
Scott.
who's that?
I like a shirt. Sports Den.
All right. About
Represent.
time. Second half. Gary Cook gets on it. Oh baby. What? TC for 3. Boom. Just like that. Oh. Panthers are starting to feel it now. Yeah, do you feel it?
I'm feeling it.
Here we go. Trevor Hall. Boom. 3. Yeah, that's what. Are you kidding me? Look at this. Robert Ben. What? Where'd that come from?
Circus.
Yeah. Spring Lake Park.
Is in town.
Look at that's nice. Cook gets it to who? Robinson.
Nominate that.
Yep.
Guzzy happy.
Heck yes, man. I'm telling you, this is it, man. The Panthers win 70.
I see they like to overplay the passing, so we took advantage of that and dribble and drive and kick.
We've been on a little bit of a losing streak, and now we got this big win. We're practicing better, and we just want to keep playing and keep advancing.
Going to the semifinals again. Sir, yes, thank you very much, Robert Ben. St. Anthony with, wait, who's this? Oh, look out. T.C. Robinson, right there, top of the key. That's it, 3 points.
That's what he
Unreal.
does.
Yep. Noah Bluth with his own 3 right there. Ties the game. This one, Mike Stuber, oh baby, watch this. Look at that. What? Hey! Where'd he come from?
Now that's a follow-up put back there.
Game tied. Guess who?
TC.
Oh, that's all he does. Ben on the block. He's up. Oh, that's nice. He scores. Panthers feeling it. Gary Cook. Watch this. I'll take it right there. Boom. Unreal. First half. Spring Lake Park up by 10. The Panthers 45-29. Look at this. Oh. Ooh, here comes Mitch Miller for 3. St. Anthony by 12 points. Stolen away. Guess who?
TC.
Thank you very much. He makes it so easy, don't he? Tigger. Tigger time, baby. Tigger time. You know, here come the Panthers. Guess who? There he is again. Uh-huh. Yeah, all right. What is it? Red shoes? Oh,
red.
Trevor Hall.
He's got multicolored shoes and laces.
You know what? They beat St. Anthony. Now it's against De La Salle.
Coach told me to lead the way, so I had to get a lot of rebounds. And all practice long, all week of practice, we had to get rebounds. And that was the game plan coming in.
It was good energy. Like, we got going after we all hit a couple shots. I hit a couple, Rob hit a couple, Gary hit a couple, so we all started gelling and things just started going our way.
So there it is, the Section 3A bracket. De La Salle blew up Ridley, 80-42. And now the Panthers beating St. Anthony 74-57. I don't know, it's kind of like a gun there. You got to play De La Salle, because I think they'll probably beat any team, actually. Unless, you never know.
Suit up Sean Scott.
Yeah, well, but that was the second year that they played. Last year, Spring Lake Park were the #1 team, and this time, Spring Lake Park #3, and it's going to be a big game.
Throw those seeds out the window.
Oh, yeah.
And then if they're magic seeds, they'll grow a large stalk. You can climb that stalk up to the sky, recruit the giant to come play for your squad.
Yeah. And get Sean Scott.
Box out Reed Travis.
Oh, yeah. He is.
And win the game.
Yeah, he's
good. He's the number 3.
I think he's
recruit.
going to Illinois, ain't he?
Did he decide?
I think so, because he had a Illinois sweatshirt on. So.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, last night.
I bet we'll find out on Friday.
Yeah, I bet we will.
We'll cover that game here on North Metro TV.
Quincy
Panthers
Lewis.
are the last man standing, last team standing.
Yeah, because I tell you what,
Quincy. We saw Quincy last year.
Yeah, Quincy. Yeah.
All right. So the Cougars, they had the number 5 seed. They traveled to Champlain Park to take on the number 4 seed Rebels. And you know what, Jeff? It's hard to beat a team 3 times. Champlain Park has beat the Cougars twice. Or it's also tough to beat one that you've lost to twice.
Yeah.
On the other side of that coin.
Yeah, that's right.
Rebels, Brennan Witt inside scoring the bucket, and it's a rubber match early on.
Oh, my.
Luke Thornquist, nice feed to Ben Skywalker. He made it look easy indeed. Dan Becken then from the corner knocks down the 3. Nice run for the Cougars. They open up a 29-22 lead at the break. Second half, nice feed Pierre Rodi to big Quinn Peterson. Bucket in the foul for cue ball. Big man playing big inside.
Cue ball.
Cue ball indeed. Rebels quarterback can run the floor. Trevor Garrison, fast break and the finish. Rebels come back and eventually tie and take a brief lead. Teams match each other shot for shot. JT Gibson back-to-back threes, and he ties it up at 53. Under a minute, tied at 55. Cougars almost lose it here, but hang on. And Becken finds Thornquist in the corner. He drills the 3. Cougars back on top. Under 10 seconds left. Rebels down 2. Ian Smith takes it baseline, and he steps out of bounds.
What?
Up 3. Becken makes free throw, then misses. Big rebound by Quinn Peterson to seal the game. He knocks down a couple of free throws, and the Cougars win 62-57. The final score. They move on thanks to QCTV for the footage. They moved on to play Osseo. The Orioles, the 2 seed, will take you late into this game. Quinn Peterson, the bucket. Nice pass from Becken. They had a 7-point lead with 3.5 minutes to play. Bridgeport, Tussler, bucket and the foul. They were down 3. He ties it up at 55. Orioles take the lead late by 2. Cougars. Pierre Roddy misses. Osseo grabs the ball. Then it was a free throw game, down 4. Cougars get a bucket. They're down 2. Once again, down 4. Check this out. Dan Becken. He was big late in this game. Dan Becken drills a 3-pointer, but it's not enough. They were still down 1. Osseo makes a free throw, 64-61. Osseo wins. So we got that tape late from Channel 12, so we didn't have much of the highlights here, but it will air here on North Metro TV. You can see the Cougars almost win.
Yeah.
And they could have pulled off maybe 3 upsets in Ghana State. Who knows? But Park Center and Osseo in the championship game, and Andover and Forest Lake in the 7-4A championship as the Huskies upset the St. Francis Saints. And 7-4A, not the strongest section.
No.
For a lot of sports, but we'll see what happens there. Athlete of the week, we could have gone T.C. Robinson as he had 2 fantastic games. We went with Robert Ben because TC's won it, and Robert Ben hasn't. He's had back-to-back double-doubles.
He
with,
wants
16 rebounds in the night. That's amazing.
Congratulations
to Robert Ben, and good luck on Friday night. 29 points, 26 rebounds in his last 2 playoff games.
Yeah, it's going to be big.
Time now for our Play of the Week.
Play of the Week.
All right, here it is, Jeff. TC, the steal, and the circus shot.
Whoop.
Ooh. Woo. All right, TC Robinson. So, good luck to the Panthers on Friday night. You're our last team. SportsCenter finale next week. Check it out. Go and support your teams. Go Cougars.
Go Panthers.
Go Bengals.
And it's going to be a big game.
Yeah, go Panthers. Go Panthers. Go Panthers. Go Panthers. Go Panthers. Go Panthers.